Okay, there has to be something about Magnolia Entertainment and Magnet that is just ridiculous when it comes to horror movies. Splinter has a total of, I think, like 6 characters. You have the gas station attendant, the guy and his wife who are going out camping for their anniversary, who can't get their tent together. I took them, they head back out on the road. The ex-con and his girlfriend, who have car problems, and that's why they carjack the couple that was coming back from the wilderness, and then the cop who shows up. So you're probably thinking, okay, you have the ex-con and his wife, well, girlfriend, who have 2 stops to make. They're on their way to Mexico, so they can, live their lives and not have to worry about the police constantly chasing them. You have a couple that was they wanted to camp out underneath the stars for their anniversary, couldn't go get the tent figured out. Wrong place, wrong time. They kind of get carjacked. And then, of course, they end up at the gas station to essentially refuel. While at the gas station, the ex-con's wife goes in the bathroom and finds a gas station attendant who is currently like partially animated dead with all these black splinters coming out of his body. This movie, of course, is called Splinter, based on the name of a splinter parasite, which is kind of a very, very simple, living off the blood sort of metabolizing creature. So the bulk movie takes place inside this gas station, as they're trying to, essentially go from, you kind of kidnapped us, but now we work together because we don't know what that thing is, what it's doing, how we're going to stop it. And it's got a really brilliant setup, almost like MacGyverish parts here and there, where it's like, okay, well, how are we going to get people to come here if you tore the phone out of the wall? Well, what if we got the walkie-talkie from the cop, and I don't want to go out there because I think it's ridiculously fast? Is there any way we can make it to this car, make it to that car? So they're kind of, stuck inside this gas station, fighting this weird parasite that's kind of, if it kills you, which it does pretty quick, you kind of become animated. And, for a fairly low-budget movie, they do a really great job on some practical special effects, as well as some very light CGI for some of the smaller animated body parts. But I'll be honest, they do fantastic jobs. You're looking at the bulk of your dialogue is done from like roughly 4 people. You have 4 people and then 2 bit parts. So everyone gets a decent amount of characterization. They don't feel two-dimensional. They actually feel, decently well-rounded. So that way, when characters die, you actually do feel something for them. So if you haven't get a chance, it's on Netflix. By all means, Splinter does a really, really good job of it's got some mild gore to it. You got something that essentially makes like black spines come out of you and kind of animates you when you're dead. It does a really, really solid job of that.